Okay, let's start the video. Nobody won the Powerball is going up also. And we can see it go up to a bill in a month or so if nobody wins. Please always remember nothing's guaranteed, but always trust yourself. You can email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. So subscribe, share, and like my video. And click the join member video for member video over there. And you can email me for any game also. Please do that. And let's look at the Mega Man and Powerball. So we're gonna start with Powerball today because tonight's draw is Powerball. Now on the previous draw we have 1, 25, 27, 38, 62, and 13. One of those draw had these numbers, and you can see all those corners that was getting drawn. 8 corners, about 8 corners were getting drawn. I want to see the last draw, how many corners was drawn for Powerball. Remember, I debated that no corner with 6, 5 was drawn, and maybe 7 was drawn one time. So you're gonna aim for those corners and stick to the plan, because those corners will get drawn. From 5, 6, and 7 they will get drawn. If you don't see a streak of 6, 5, if you see a streak of 8, 9 corners, then you're gonna go back down to 7, 6, and 5. So when that time comes, you have to hit jackpot or hit at least 4 numbers when they throw in 5 or 6 corners. So again, last night's game, 25 have repeated from one draw. Of those draws, 30, 32, 33, 3 30s, 30, 32, 33, 55. You have double numbers. Double numbers kills the game. Add more corners to the game. So you have 2 double numbers. And on one of those, they were 33 and 55 were on both inside the Dster. 33 and 55 were drawn inside the Dster. So no 1, 2 is used 2 times. 3 is used 2 times. And the extra 3 is used 1 time. So you have the extra 3 is used in 33 1 time. And the normal 3 is used in 30, 32, and 33. So it's 3 times for the normal 3s. Digit 4 not there. Digit 5 used 1 time. And extra 5, and two times in 25 and 55. So the extra 5 is in 55. The normal 5 is in 25 and 55. Oh, the 2 is also used 1 time in 20, so 3 times. So even though it's a double number game, I don't have a lot of digits out there. So no 6, 7, 8, and 9. You only have 0. So 0 used 2 times. So even though it was 2 double numbers, look how many corners appear in last night's game. Last game. So you have no 1, no 4, 5, 6, no 4, no 1, no 4, no 6, no 7, 8, and 9. Look at this. If you add these corners, cannot. Unbelievable. Even though it's a 6 corner game, even though it's 2 double numbers, it's only a 6 corner game. Can you believe that? You cannot believe that. Look, we have 6, 7, 9, 10, 12. 12 corners were used. Actually, 6 corners were actually used. You can see that double number game with 6 corners had never happened before. So last night was a good draw. Even though it's 2 double numbers, it was a good draw. So if you know it's a double number, you pick a double number section. You pick a double number section, you would probably have hit that jackpot because double number came 2 times. So if you pick a section with 2 double numbers and it's a 6 corner double section, you would have hit the jackpot last night easily, because you would not have guessed that they would have thrown 2 double number with a 6 corner. You would have at least thought that 2 double number is an 8 or 9 corner game, but not last night. Last night was only a 6 corner game with 2 double numbers. Can you believe that? That was a good draw last night, even though it was a 6 corner game. Let's go back to the paper. I need a clean paper. Write down a corner. And you will need the Dster to hit the jackpot, because you know that a double number section in the Dster versus a non-double number section in Dster. So they only use 4 digits. You use 2, 3, 5, and 0. 2, 3, 5, and 0. They only use 4 digits out of the 10 digit out there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 0. Now if you go to the draw, I'm gonna go to the draw, the 33 and 55. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. So since 5 used for 25 and 55 and 32, we're gonna have to put this like this correctly. This should be the matrix. We put the 2 double number on the end, 2 double number on each end, 33 and 35. So if you have 325, 305, you can hit that price amount last draw, which is Wednesday. So you have 25 going left to right, 30 diagonal, 32 left and right, 33 up and down, 55 up and down, and the red ball, 20 going up and down. So 325, 305. Now, I'm not going to erase it. Put the next one. 3, 2, 5, 3, 0, 5. If you look at the draw, if you look at the draw 3, 2, 5, 3, 0, 5, you look at the draw right there, that's a 6-corner game. And a 6-corner game, you're not going to have a lot of numbers, especially when there's a double number. That means the 3 cannot appear 2 times with 32. You can only use 1 3. So I'm going to call this the extra 3 right here. Extra 5 is like having a dead end digit because you do not need to have 52, 53. It's like a dead end digit. You don't need to have 52 2 times. You don't have to have 32 2 times. So that means last night only 4 digit was being used. And if you look at the matrix shouldn't go above. I don't know what to say. I really do not know. The matrix should not go above 15 numbers because you have the extra 3 and extra 5 that don't display the 32 2 times and the 52 2 times. So let's see what the matrix is. 02, 03, and 05. Last night was an easy game. They do not throw these kind of numbers with only 4 digits being used, but they did it last night. Impressive. And we go 20s, 23. I don't need 5 columns because I know it's not a lot of numbers. 20, 23, 25, 30, 32, 50, 52. So 10 number was being used in last night's matrix. That's impossible. If I'm looking correct, 10 numbers was used in last night's matrix. They break the record of lower than 15 numbers. So let's double check because it doesn't seem correct to me, but it is. It is. You have 02, 03, 05, 20, 23, 25, 30, 32, 50, 52. So I keep saying that there's no 6-corner game, no 5-corner game. And I've been telling you that. You can look at the past draw. We have a 7-corner game right here. You see it? One of these draws has 7-corner game. That's why I do not want to erase the past matrix that I have set up. I wanted to show you guys the past matrix. You see a 7-corner game. 5, 6, 4, 4, 1, 8, 2. That's a 7-corner game. 2, 0, 3, 5, 2, 1, 6, 4, 8-corner game. Now I haven't had any 5 or 6-corner being drawn. 1, 0, 3, 7, 1, 3, 8, 5, 0, 7, 2, 6. Another 6-corner game. Another 8-corner game. And then finally, I haven't done video in between. They probably missed 1 or 2 draw, but you haven't seen any 6-corner game. You can do it prior to the draw, prior to this draw. With this 5, 6, 4, 4, 1, 8, 2. You can do it prior to that draw, and you probably won't see any 6-corner game. That's why you have to keep the system consistently. And when they haven't drawn 5 or 6 corner game, you better attack those 5 or 6 corner. It doesn't matter if they don't come. If you attack those 5 or 6 corner, you're gonna hit at least. You're gonna have a lower matrix, and if you have a lower matrix, you will still hit. Even though you won't hit the jackpot or 5 numbers, you will have the 5 white ball. Maybe you have 5 numbers with the 4 white ball and 1 red ball. You can still hit that, or you can still hit 4 numbers, and you can still hit $500, $600 on those games. Or for Mega Man, for Powerball, you can still hit $100 on those games, and practice when that time comes. And when you're ready, like last draw, if you knew that 2 double number with a 4 corner game were being drawn, you would have to use 33 and 55 on all lines, because you pick two, right? You pick 2 double numbers. The double number can have to be used on all lines. So that means if I post the matrix right here, if I post 3, 2, 5 right here on the bottom, if I put 3, 2, 5, 305, you're gonna have 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5, 305. You're gonna hit the jackpot. So which is a high percentage number? Which is the high percentage number? If you look at there, I forgot the 33. I'm gonna add the 33 and the 55 because it's a double number game. So I forgot to add the 33. I'm gonna add so it's a 12 corner game, not a 10 corner game. 12 corner game because I didn't add the 33 and 55. So it's a 12 corner game, still less than 15. Still less than 15 is impressive with a 12 corner. So the highest percentage number is your extra 3. The extra 3, I'm gonna put E3 and extra 5. E for extra 5. Right? Extra 5, extra 3. That's 100% of being drawn. 100% being drawn. Right? Am I correct? So since 100% being drawn, the extra 3 can be associated with 33 and 55. Because the only number with the double 3 and double 5 is 33 and 55. So that's 100% of being drawn. 100% of being drawn. So that means you're guaranteed to have 33 and 55 on all lines. That means you will only start with 1 or 2 lines. 1 line. But you want to have more lines to maximize your income, your winnings. You're gonna start with 1 or 2 lines because the double number 33 and 55 is a guarantee because you pick a double number section. You must play the 33 and 55. You cannot rule out any digit. You must use all digit at least once. So now, if you look at last night's draw, the next highest percentage number is a digit 0, 50%, digit 2, no, digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Digit 0 has 20% of being drawn, 16% of being drawn, 2, 3, 5, 20, 30, and 15. 16% of being drawn. Now digit 2 has 2, 2, 23, 25, 20, 32, 52. Am I correct? 220, 220, 23, 25, 32, 52. Also 16% of being drawn. So the next high percentage number is not the 0 or the 2, it's the extra 5 or the regular 5. So since you use the digit 3 at least once, you're gonna have to decide if you want to use the other 3. You want to decide if you want to use the 3 again or the 5 again. Because after you use the 33 and the 5, you only have to use the 2 and the 0. If you use the 2 and the 0, would be a safe bet. Because why? Because when you use the 2 and the 0, you guarantee not to repeat any numbers. But by that I mean you haven't used those numbers yet. So that means if you haven't used those numbers yet, chances of picking those numbers correctly versus number being used, and they will not use a digit more than once, then you will have advantage if they do not use the digit more than once. If they use the digit more than once, then it's not an advantage if you use the 2 and the 0. So but you don't know. Let's say you don't know. So your safe bet is to use the 0 and the 2. So I would have to, let's say I use the 0, I would have to copy 02, 03. I would not want to use the 0 and the 2. Then I will not use 0, I will go with the 2. So let's say bet would be a 2 or 0. I was going to use a 0. So 02, 03, 05, 20, 30, and 50. So if I go to the matrix right here, if I go to matrix right here, I only need 22 and 35 2 times, because 33 and 55 2 times. Because it's a safe bet. It's a safe bet that I already hit 2 numbers with the first try, because the 33 and the 55 is 100%. If you pick a double number section, you must use the double number. So 33 and 55 would give you 100%. So you start with 2 number correctly out of the 12 numbers. No other choice. You cannot leave the 33 if you pick a double number section. You must play that 33 on all lines. That's how it goes. So don't think a double number comes, not pick a double number section. So now, since I picked the 0, I have 2, 3, 5, 20, and 30. So I have to cover 6 lines on each. So let's go to 6 lines. Right? 5 lines. Okay, 5 lines. Let's cover 6 lines. So I have 2, 3, 5, 20, 30, and 50. 20, 30, and 50. So I'm going to go to the line right here. The number that got drawn was 30. 30 got drawn. 20 got drawn for the red ball, not the white ball. Remember that. So the line that hit 3 number would be this. Wait. Line that hit 3 number would be this. So last draw, in order to guarantee 3 numbers, you only have to spend 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You only have to spend $12 to hit 3 numbers correctly to cover all line, because 33 and 55 was guaranteed. It was 100%. There's only no other number that has double 3 and double 5 besides 33 and 55. So that means you know one double number getting drawn, pick that one double number, 2 double number getting drawn, pick those 2 double number section. Hit that 3 numbers. Now if I go on, I cover the 2, or I do not cover the 2. Let's see if I cover the 2. I'm gonna go there and cover the 2. Okay, let's write Powerball here. So next draw, I know that. Now let's say I cover the 2. If I want to cover the 2, I would have to expand 20, 23, 25, 32, 52, and 2. 32, 52, and 2. So I would have to cover 2, 20, 23, 25, 32, and 52. Those 6 number that associate with the 2. In order to do that, the 2 and the 20, I can rule out. I'm gonna underline this. I can rule out because it's already been used. So these 2 lines are untouchable. They are not touchable. So that means the other 4 lines, 33, 5, and 3, gotta associate with these. So that means that 35, 33, 55, and 3, I'm gonna have to do 6 lines, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about that, this doesn't go correctly. Have to be associated with 20, 23, 25, 02, 32, 52, 32, 52. So that's these 3 lines with these 3 numbers, 33, 55, and 03 had to be associated with any of these numbers. Now, this line did not hit any number associated with the other number except 33, 55, and 25. So this line will only hit 3 numbers. This line will only hit 3 numbers. Now, I'm not going through 35, 55, and 5. You can do that and you have to associate all these 6 numbers with 33, 55, and 5. Gotta associate these 6 numbers with 33, 55, and 50. And you gotta also associate the 35, 33, 5, and 2. Let's associate the 33, 5, and 2. Since the 02 came, you only associate those numbers. You only associate those numbers 5 times, because 32 has repeated. So you're gonna associate with 32, 33, 55, 2, and 20, 23, 25, 32, and 52 only. So that means that when you associate these lines correctly, you will have 33, 55, and 25. You will hit that line. Do not need to associate with the digit 2, because 2 already been used when you use it use a 0 digit to associate with 33 and 55. So that means that the number that hit 3, if you go with the number that hit 3, you're gonna copy that. The number that hit 3, you're gonna associate with 6 times also. You're gonna associate with 6 times, and you're gonna have 33, 55, 20, 23, 25, 32, 52, and 02. So when you do that and associate correctly, those digits that associate with the digit 2 correctly, you're gonna have to hit 4 numbers: 33, 55, 30, and 25. You're gonna hit 4 numbers. And let's see how much you hit 4 numbers instead of 3. Now let's see how much you would have cost you if you go on and use 4 balls. So with 3 balls, it only costs you $12. Now how much will you cost with 4 balls? So this use 5 lines, this use 6 lines, so 11. So this will use 5 lines, this will use 11, and this will use 6 lines, so 17 lines. This will use 5 lines because you do not have to use the 20 again. So this will use 5 lines instead of 6 lines, so you have 22. With this, you need 6 lines, 28 lines. With this, you need 6 lines to cover all those 6 balls associated with digit 2. That's 34 lines. So you would need $68 to hit 4 numbers. You only need $68 to hit 4 numbers. And the red ball is just a gamble. It's just a gamble to hit 5 numbers for that 50K last night. 4 plus 1. So that being said, do not need algorithm. And you can see that because they threw in 12 numbers, you just have to be smart. With the 12 numbers, 325, 305, the 12 numbers, you will hit the jackpot easily. And if you played it around the 33 in the Dster, and those guys who got the Dster also, if you played it around the 33 in Dster, you know those win numbers were drawn around 33 for the Powerball. So those who got the Dster, 33 were drawn. They were drawn in win numbers around 33, and not that hard to predict which number comes, which number to use. You pick around the invincible numbers, you guarantee to hit numbers. Pick around the invisible numbers, you guarantee. Don't know what number to hit. Invisible numbers are due to come. So why don't you pick around the invisible number and take a chance hitting that jackpot? It was picking the right numbers and set up the right matrix. You're gonna hit the jackpot because 12 numbers were being used. I thought it was 10 because I forgot the 33 and 55 because it can basically it would be 10. Why? Because the 33 and 55 is a double number. That's a guarantee because 33 and 55 actually do not have to be used. Had to be used in the matrix. That 33 and the 55 has to be used. Sorry about that. Somebody's screaming. And 33 and 55, it's guaranteed. So should not be part of the matrix because you have to use those numbers. So that's actually a 10 number game because 33 and 55 is 100%. You have to use them. So when it's 100% of the, that you are using them, do not have to be in the matrix. You can set them aside from the matrix. Actually, it was a 10 matrix game because you know that 33 and 55 was coming. You only have to use these 10 numbers from 2 to 52. So if you like the game, please email me and subscribe, donate, share, like the video, and email me for any game prediction at hyper_links@yahoo.com. And always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself.